Righto, welcome. In saying that, hold on, we've got to get that one off. There we go. We're cool. Thought we were gonna have a little bit of an issue at the start, but we're good to go. So welcome to the Wildcard PMCO Invitational. Scrims, thanks everyone for coming in. So we are just getting game number 1 underway right now. So let's check out this flight path straight up. So flight path is going to be going from Primorse to Milta Power. So a very southerly one for game number 1. So in slot number 5, we're going to have 10 change. 6 is going to be Astra Academy. 7 will be Cosmonauts. 8 will be Firepower. 9 will be WayToConqueror or WayToConqueror. We're going to have Hype in 10. We're going to have the Gurkhali Titans in 11. Apes Inc. in 12. Wildcard KTM Rage in 13. 4 Equinox in 14, PeaklySeven in 15, the WonKru official in 16, Battalion 5 in 17, Team Unity in 18, we've got Team Gravity in 19, Pain in 20, Eclair in 21, Nightmare in 22, Team Kangaroo in 23, Royal Flush Officials 24, and Nepal Esports in 25. So obviously Nightmare coming in last night for their first scrims at the Oceania United and getting the dub overall with the points. So well done to those guys. And can they back it up though? That's going to be the real question here. So it looks like Tenche, they've dropped early on and they're going to be with Team Unity. Team Unity, they really seem to like this Primorse drop spot. I'm pretty sure it looks like Eclair may have found somewhere else to drop because I cannot see them there. So I think they're going to be trying something different other than when they're playing with Team Unity. But who we got here? So I think that's Team Kangaroo, and then there's got a few other teams there. So Firepower, all that kind of jazz underneath. Now, just a quick one as well, just so everyone knows, I do have a YouTube channel. I've got that going as well at the moment. And what I've got on there is this same live stream, but I've also got the map stream going. So if anyone's just keen on the map stream, you can just jump straight over onto YouTube, find my channel, should be Seki or Official Seki, and you'll be able to find a map stream. If not, search up PMCO Wildcard Invitational Scrims and I'm sure you should be able to find it. Righto, we're going to stick on this one for a moment first. So Team Kangaroo here, we've got WonKru. They went at it last night here, these two teams, but also Apes in the distance. I actually thought it was Firepower, but it's not. No, it might be Firepower. Hold on. So Team 8... that is Firepower, right? So we've got one of the Apes players in here. So we've got Nerzed running with these guys tonight. Curry at 42 as well. Thanks for coming in. So it looks like Mad Temper, unfortunately, he's going to be down there by Zane. You're going to have Wiz going down in the background to the Gurkhali Titans. Amit Summer. Blankos going down as well. So it looks like... yeah, Nightmare dropping onto Cosmonauts. I did think that was going to happen last night. Nerzed, unfortunately, has been taken down, and it looks like Firepower may be in a bit of trouble. You got Special and Mondo. I believe they are a little bit further back, and I don't think they'll be looking to come salvage this one, to be honest. Oh, and saying that, they are sending it, so it looks like they might want to end up getting themselves a few kills. They're going to try at least. Moist, mate, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. Let's get this... let me know if there is any technical difficulties as well. Have a quick look. Yep, well, everything does look all right. In saying that, yeah, we've got game audio, music, we're pretty set. There's only one other thing I do need to do. This kill feed is going absolutely ham, isn't it? So I'm wild a bad boy at the moment. He does manage to get one down. So goes for another bit of a pre-fire onto one of the WonKru players, gets shot in the back a little bit, only goes down to about 50% though. That was a very ugly flight path, Moist. So you can see Mondo now looking to get the third party coming in on that backside out to the east. The Team Kangaroo now trying to keep it pretty tight. Equinox Arlong getting dropped. No Mercy goes down as well. So Nerzed obviously being revived. From Firepower, they will be down to 3, so there was something they could salvage out of that. I didn't think they were going to get the chance to, but looks like that is going to be the case. So we're down to 18 teams. I think we might have dropped one already. We have. So we've dropped WonKru, obviously, just in front. Looks like Royal Flush Officials, unfortunately, they only got one player in this match. Hopefully we do see a few more on the next one. So Battalion 5 Ducket does go down to a Smoker from Eclair. But let's have a quick look at... of course, we just missed out on that action just there. So you got Hazard and Crow going up against the Gurkhali Titans. This happened last night. So at the moment, these teams, they are trying to secure this spot. So Nursed unfortunately does get finished off there by 420 OP. And what's Mondo going to do? So Mondo, he is going to send it. We've seen him clutch it up before. What can he do here on the couple of players of Team Kangaroo? Going to get an M4 in front, I think. So got the Scar. Still getting a bit of loot on, get some health. Is he going to take this fight? So he's now going to start pushing up. He grabs himself a molly. See if he can hit the mark on this one. Oh no, that was a very blind molly. Did actually get in the window? It did too. So he knows his angle's absolutely down pat. So 420, unfortunately, he's going to go down to Mondo. Mondo, it looks like Mondo is ready to get on this warpath. See what he can do here. So he takes down, I think it's 420. Got plenty of pre-fires happening at the moment. He's waiting for these guys to start pushing out. Smoker does manage to take down the max zone. We're going to have TQF bot also going down. In saying that, so the zone's gone up to the northeast. You know what that means? That means we've got a different flight path from every other match we've had so far. Mondo, unfortunately, does get finished off. So that's going to be firepower out in 17th. Where is, so a lot of teams obviously pushing up towards center zone early on. Payne being one of those teams. PeaklySeven obviously going to the Zanaya drop spot. They do seem to head there regardless of the flight path. We're going to have one of the Equinox teams. I'm not 100% sure which one it is yet. So this is going to be 4 Equinox in that general area. In saying that, so where is Smoko and the crew? Righto, so they're actually going over to Lipovka. So we've got Battalion 5 here at the moment. We got just saw Darker get taken down. It's all up to Mr. Faisal. So chilling on the roof. Payne Black takes down Drake. They're in a bit of trouble, I think, for Equinox. So is Mr. Faisal going to take any shots here or not? That's the real question. Or is he just going to try and camp this one out? He is going to take a few shots there. Takes a few shots at Ganksy. But just a little bit too late. Device now going down as well. I do want to check out this Nightmare and Cosmonauts fight. I really think this one is going to be super interesting. Cosmonauts knowing Milta so well. It looks like Nightmare, they are going brute force. And we've only got Sibo left. So unfortunately, Cosmonauts, they're going to be down to 1 unless they can get that revive. I haven't set the notifications as yet, Moist. I was just about waiting for the thing to pop up. Normally it comes up for me about 15 minutes in, because I've had the stream going for about 15 minutes already, and after half an hour it brings up like a little prompt. Good night comes out from Sibo. So it's going to be a 1v2. You've got Arco that's a little bit further back that may end up coming into the mix as well, I'd say. But Nazi, unfortunately, potatoing that nade. And Sibo, he's going to go for the jump shot and try and get Dexter. No, Dexter on the outside. Sibo fairly untouched at the moment, but he's going to be chased down now by 2 players. He does manage to get behind the wall. Nazi goes in and pushes out and does finish off Sibo. That's going to be Cosmonauts. They're done in 15th position. Let's just clean up this team list a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. Cool. Righto, let's have a quick look at Unity. That was another one that I wanted to see what was happening with. So, got Apes Whitey going at it with someone as well. Miramar, easy win. That's actually not here, but so easy win unfortunately does get finished off. And Unity only 3-man squad on this one, and looks like it's all up to No Mercy. So, is No Mercy going to try and ride this one out for the time being? Yes. Curry 42. So these scrims are all we do. So these scrims tonight and for the next few days until PMCO wildcard starts are just PMCO teams, but we do host scrims every night through Oceania United. At the moment we've got normally we're running 2 lobbies. Tonight's only 1. Some nights we've been running 3 on top of this. In saying that, so Ligro is going to get dropped there. I've dropped out of that one just at the wrong time. So No Mercy goes for a bit of a pre-fight. Doesn't manage to get the shots on that time. But nice defensive nades now going out. I think it's going to be a little bit too late though. Hershey coming in with the DBS. Unfortunately, he does get dropped by No Mercy. And a nade gets to confirm. So that defensive nade, unfortunately... Oh, Oh, no mercy. He's on fire. Goes up against Cage, but Cage is too much. And 10 Shade, they're going to be down to 3. But that is going to be Team Unity. They have been taken out in 13th edition. Thanks, Moise. Much appreciated. It should be in the welcome channel on the Discord server. Oprah, Fee, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, so we do have like ranked scrims that we run Monday to Wednesday and also Sunday nights. Then we've got Thursday night's hardcore mode. Friday night is open scrims, so that is tonight. Let's jump on it to Nepal Esports, and then Sunday nights is open as well. So looks like Nepal unfortunately was just finished off. They go out in 12th position, so we're actually starting to see a lot of teams pretty much setting it. I think just testing all these teams' gun skills, seeing what they can and can't do as they go up against these teams, because that's really what these scrims are about. Testing opponents, finding out all their drop locations, all that kind of stuff, getting as much information as you can so you can go into the PMCO fairly educated. So Team Kangaroo looks like they're going to start moving in now. Sorry, 1 second, I'm just getting something organised. Yep, cool. Right, so hype moving early on, and it looks like at this rate we're going to be in for a Stormwood finish, so it has pushed fairly north. You've still got some of the let's stick out on the map view for a moment. Still got a few teams coming over all the way from Primorsk at the moment, so they've got a fairly large rotation. Nightmare obviously still kicking around down at Milter. They had some super consistent games last night. They placed well in most of them. They got some decent frags and did manage to get the win last night. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do go. Unfortunately, top from Astra Academy getting it taken down there by Connect, and Connect is going to get the finish. Buff, thank you very much, mate. So Scry unfortunately going down. These guys, unfortunately, I don't know what's going on, but are just getting dropped. Action now down, and it's all up to Pika for Astra Academy. So is he going to try and just send it? I'll say this, if a lot of teams, when they get into the last play, they're still sending it and all that kind of stuff. They're not necessarily trying to camp as hard in as what you might do. Mechanic gets thirsted up there by Pika. So a little bit of a revenge kill. We've got Pika just making sure that he's getting the confirms. Looks like Hustler looking to push around. But yeah, so I don't think a lot of these teams, when they get down to one player, they will be setting it as hard as some of these guys do. But Whitey's going to get taken down by Pika now. So can Pika get the 1v4? Dane's come out from Hustler, does tag up Pika, but is only going to get him down to about 60%. And it looks like Apes there. Oh, nice nade coming out from Sanchia. And that is going to be Astra Academy going out in 10th position. So Eclair, they're going to be leaving Lipovka fairly soon. Looks like they're fairly spread out as they do. I'm assuming they're trying to find a vehicle or two. I don't believe they have one as yet. So Nazi obviously going for the rotation at the moment, and looks like he is going to be the scout for Nightmare. We've got the Gurkhali Titans now on the move. It looks like Team Gravity at some stage, unfortunately, were taken out. I'm going to assume these guys, yeah, so we've got 3 team kills. How many do we have in for Team Gravity? Whereabouts is Team Gravity? Yeah, so they were only a 3-man squad in 19 there. So how's everyone's day been? I hope it has been pretty well. I've just got to check something just quickly. Just very, very quickly. Cool. Righto. So Sanchia unfortunately does get dropped there by a PeaklySeven hype. So let's jump on to that one and see what is happening. So looks like we got Siri just chilling at the moment. Maybe AFK. You got Apes obviously out in the field here. You got Sneaks that does have a little bit of an outside angle compared to the rest of the squad. The rest of the squad keep it pretty tight on the prison building, while you've got Sneaks up at the cop shop. So Sneaks trying to go for the quick scope on to Whitey. Fortunately, just can't mix up those angles, but Whitey is going to get dropped by Siri. So Siri obviously starting to wake up now from that little laydown. And Hustler is going to start pushing up now and should be able to get the revive on it to Whitey. I'm actually surprised I haven't thrown some lead at the base of that tree to see what sort of damage they can do. Team Kangaroo in the background, obviously, he's starting to make a move through. While a bad boy, unfortunately, did get down there. We've got Hustler. He is possibly in a bit of trouble, but surprise, Matty. Whitey, he's going to return some fire now. Looks like he's having a bit of a rough time here, Matty. Just trying to blow the vehicles by the looks. Sanchia. Just can't seem to get these shots to connect. But you can't have your head up for too long, really, with these guys, because they will take it off. Really can't afford to be missing too many shots like that. So we do have nades coming out because to essentially try and counter any flanks coming out, but I don't think it is going to connect. But yeah, so we do have nades obviously pushing forward. Hustler, that nade is looking good. No, may go over a little bit. Does manage to tag up Matty just that little bit. Where's the rest of the squad though? Surely that we've got to see some support coming in for Matty here. Matty just pinned down. So the rest of the squad's at Yasnaya. Slay, mate, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. And saying that, looks like we've got Eclair running past Nightmare. I think one of the players here has... No, it's not actually Eclair. We've got Apes here that's pushing this compound. He does manage to take down Versi with a molly. So these guys taking the fight at a lot of different angles. Sanchia gets to confirm onto a Versi with a nade. Obviously, a few nades being thrown back. Sanchia going down to 50%. We've got Hype now coming into play, going up against TGT. So God unfortunately does get finished straight off. And we could be in for an open finish at Yasnaya just yet. So Sanchia, fortunately, he's going to go down. And he is a fair way away from the rest of the squad. Cortez also down as well for 10 Shade. Cage has to exit that vehicle before it does explode. In saying that, I wouldn't be surprised if Apes end up taking a few shots at Cage here. He's going to need to get a bit of a heal on, but there is a ridge in front. So Cortez, this is absolute killing fields down south. But most of the teams obviously choosing to go towards a center zone. We don't really have anyone else further out at the moment. Pretty much all teams already inside this third zone. So 420 OP taking down Hypes. That's going to be... So I'm saying that Hypes, they actually moving around a little bit. Looks like they have started to regroup a little bit more as well. What's happening with Cage? I think Cage, they're just proned out at the moment. We do have a Nightmare now starting to push up in his direction. And Cage, unfortunately, does get taken down by nobody from Team Hype. So that's got to be from a fair distance away. Whereabouts are these guys? Hype's over here. How is that even... I'm pretty sure Hype's over there, isn't it? Let's have a quick look at this. It's an MVKP assault. Maybe I misread that, but I must have misread it. There's no way that was happening. Right, so Matty still pinned down. You've still got team at 12 Apes Inc. chasing him down, and unfortunately Matty's going to go down to a vehicle explosion by Hustler. And Apes obviously starting to get a reasonable kill count, well, more than reasonable. They've got 11 so far. So they are just looking to absolutely send it on most of the teams and dominate by kill points. Sorry, so this is actually Wildcard over here, not Hype. So that's what I got confused in saying that. So 10 Shade, they're actually still alive and kicking. We've got Ligro that's out on that north side. Where is Team Hype? And say that, so zone goes up to the north. It's going to be up towards Stallbar. The warehouses to the south of Stallbar are going to be inside zone. You're going to have some of their apartments inside zone as well. But this at least is going to make for some interesting play compared to every other night that we've had with a different zone. It is going to be good to see how these teams handle this one. Righto, so let's have a quick look at Nightmare moving early. One of the few teams to be doing so. Obviously, Eclair's already inside our zone. Lego just chilling at the moment. As you can see, he got himself set up pretty well. Just scouting out behind him, and he's just going to need to keep checking his surroundings and stay aware of where all these teams are. So it doesn't end up getting shot in the back. Makla, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. So it looks like we're going to have Wildcard. Or sorry, not is it Hype? Hold on, just let me double check this. So Team 10. Sorry, so this is Hype. Never mind. I'm losing my marbles. There we go. So Ligro does end up changing up positions. He's getting tagged up. He gets the zigzag on his vehicle. Is smashed up, but he is safe for the time being. In saying that, we'll see if apes do spot him out fairly shortly. We're gonna have Dexter now going down to Bonero. Let's jump on to this one. So it looks like those guys obviously managed to get themselves a crate weapon with the Grazer. The Arco unfortunately now gone down, so it looks like Nightmare could be in for a rough time. We've just got Nazi left up. As you can see, the whole squad of Hype is still left alive, and they are starting to get very, very aggressive. Dancing in my room, welcome in, and unfortunately Nazi is going to go down to the Mark 14, and Assault obviously grabs himself another kill. So Sai just creeping this one around, and looks like he's going to come in on that northeastern side. TGT, they're going to ride the blue in as they make their way in to the next zone. Mantle, welcome in, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. How are you? How is life treating you? So Team Kangaroo only down to 1, so that's going to be 420 OP, and starting to head in Eclair's direction. I think you've got Ganksy that is sort of watching behind there. He has spotted him out, but is that no going to connect? I don't think it is. No, 420 already had it moved. So Whitey taking Ligro's position pretty much. I think he might have actually been on this power pole, but pretty much got center zone. Ligro in the next zone as well has obviously gone down south, and looks like we're going to be in the fields out to the east of Yasnaya. Let's have a quick look at Whitey's position. Looks like he's going to start trying to lay down the law from that central position. No, he's going to shift up and just change his angle. Smart play is going to make it hard for him to be seen here as well with that little push right next to him. So PeaklySeven, they're going to be coming in from the east. Let's have a quick look at Hype, see what Hype's going to see here. So they managed to get themselves a power pole as well. We're going to see Hype. Looks like they are going to be moving reasonably late there. Look at it doing on the foot. No, maybe not. They've got a couple of vehicles there that will be starting to come down. Unfortunately, Team Kangaroo, they do go out in 8th position. Airdrop dropping right on Whitey. It's a little bit closer. He probably could have used that a little bit of extra cover. So Sai, you can see right out on the north eastern side. An Assault, I'm assuming he's got a few players out of range distance there from PeaklySeven. Have a quick look at Eclair's position. So I think you may have one apartment that might still be inside zone, and Bonero is going to be taken down by Zeno. So Zeno kicking off with the SLR. Interesting choice of weapon. It's not something that you see used a ton, but it will be interesting to see how he handles that, especially if he's going to take that into the later stages of the match. So Smiko now starting to push up, and looks like he's going to try and claim a center zone. So Hype looks like still got a couple of players to come in. Sai on the movie, and let's have a quick look at TGT. So it is actually only one player remaining, and Ace Where is Ace actually going to push to? It looks like he's heading in to Eclair at the moment. This could be pretty nasty from here, and he's going to have to pull up. Does manage to get down, go for a bit of a pre-fire. Is he going to end up getting shot in the back here, or will he be able to gatekeep the rest of Eclair? Zone shifts up to the north. Looks like Ligro is still alive and kicking up north. Let's have a quick look, see what he can see. So just proned up, playing it safe while you do have Pipe just cruising around. I'll be surprised if someone does try and take this rock and pretty much steps on the snake there. It looks like a lot of the hype players just trying to spray smoke, just trying to get a knock if they can. But Ace doing pretty well to hold this down at the moment. I think we might have actually lost one of the Eclair players in the process here. We've only got 30 odd seconds until this next zone does start closing. So can he hold these guys back? We're going to have Say Hi now going down, obviously, to Bonero. It's up on that high ground. Right, so it looks like Say Hi did push into zone already with Hype, so Hype's is going to be getting a revive. And saying that, that's pretty ballsy move there. I think you had some of the other players down south that had an angle for a moment, but got Sai up above. Looks like he may not have an angle onto those guys, but sooner or later he probably will, as he doesn't make his way into the next zone. So Smoke's up where he's going to push in. Bonero saying that Ligro, what's happening with Ligro here? He is just chilling. He has got the patience of a saint at the moment. So Sai unfortunately does get finished off. So these guys right here, he's not going to be able to shoot up that high either. As you can see, he's stuck because he's proned up. He's going to need to get up on his feet. If he does, would have taken a few shots of those guys above. He's just letting these players drop around him. There we go. It looks like he's going to start putting some pressure on, so mollies do come out. They're going to be like, what the hell? Where the hell did that come from? So PeaklySeven keeping it very tight as well, and they've got the next zone. In saying that, we dropped a ton of teams there that I actually missed. My apologies on that one. And we're down to 3 teams remaining. We've got 9 players left alive. So it is going to be Hype, 10 Shade, and PeaklySeven in the top 3. 9 players. Hype's going down now. So it's a 2 full squads, and Ligro with a 1-man squad. And Hypes is literally pushed past him here. Ligro just chilling. No dramas. Be one with that rock. There we go. He finally does start to get tagged up and decides to have a few shots at Bonero. Saying that, Hype in a lot of trouble. PeaklySeven now coming in strong. Spike 1, he's going to be having to get a revive on to Bonero. You got plenty of shots now coming out from PeaklySeven. Looks like they are going to be sharing a few meds. And saying that, Bonero without a helmet. A few more defensive smokes coming out, and unfortunately Hype, they're going to have to move on this one. PeaklySeven already inside zone, and they do have hard cover. Gaxi, mate, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. Sneaks almost going down there, but Spike 1 unfortunately is going to go down. Let's jump on to Bonero. The last man standing goes up against Suri, but Suri comes on top, and PeaklySeven take the dub for game number 1 of the Wildcard PMCO Invitational Scrims, hosted by Oceania United. So we're going to have a total of 7 kills for PeaklySeven. Let's start getting these scores done as we go. So give me 1 second, we'll get set up. Righto, we are good. So we've got a total of 7 there. Sneaks, Hypes, both with 2, Siri with 3. We're going to have Hype going out in a second position with total 11 kills there. You got nobody going to be the MVP. But Hype on that one with 6 kills. You've got Spike 1 with 2, Assault with 2, and Bonero with 1. We're going to have 10 Shade going out in a 3rd position. And looks like they've managed to get 4 kills to the name. So Ligro with 1, Hershey with 1, and Cage with 2. But Ligro just camping that one out and really getting some position points for the team. Will that be enough? Will that make the difference in the later stages? I'm sure we'll find out in a while. We've still got 3 more games to come on this one. We've got Eclair in 4th with 5 kills. So you got Gacy and Smoker both getting 1 each. Zeno with 3. Royal Flush Officials side managing to camp his way into 5th position. You're going to have Apes Inc. going out in 6th position with a total of 11 kills. So you got Whitey, Sedge here, Hustler all with 3 kills each, Kanek with 2. We're going to have TGT, the Gurkhali Titans, going out in 6th position with 3 kills. Sorry, 7th position that one is. My apologies, read that one wrong. Righto, so we've got Serchan with 1, Ahmed Sama with 1, and Ace with 1 as well. Team Kangaroo going out in 8th position with a total of 6 kills. So we've got Zane with 1, Matty with 2, and 420 OP with 3. We've got Nightmare going out in 9th position with a total of 5. So you got Nazi with 2, Arco with 2, and Dexter with 1. Astra Academy in 10th position with a total of 4. So you got Pika Top both with 1 each. Action with 2. You're going to have a Battalion of 5 going out in 11th position with Darker getting 1 kill for the team. Nepal Esports going out in 12th. In 13th, we're going to have a Team Unity with No Mercy grabbing 1 kill there. We've got Payne going out in 14th position with 4 kills. Saxy and Black both getting 2 each. You've got Cosmonauts going out in 15th position. In 16th, you're going to have 4 Equinox. 17th is going to be 5 Power with Special getting 1 kill for the team there, and Team Gravity going out in 18th. In 19th, we will have WonKru official with Rowan and Al both getting 2 kills each. So that hold on 1 second, we've got to get these codes going too, don't we? So give me 1 second. My apologies, I forgot I was in the room. I have just delayed everything a little bit, but that is what you get on the big jobs. Righto, so 2 seconds. So yeah, second map will be Sanhok. Will be squads, obviously. We've got 2 times on everything. Pretty much anyway, except for muzzles, grips, all that kind of stuff. So codes are 9889107. Probably shouldn't have said that on stream, should I? Oops. Could be kicking a few on this one. Righto, let's get back to these scores. So, is there any issues with the stream? Is everything on the stream all good? Not a Specs, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Righto, what else we gonna do? So, let's check out the scores for game 1. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Let's just double check this one. Switch between them. Hopefully, that'll get it going. There we go. So Hype obviously getting 23 points on that one. We've got PeaklySeven getting 22. Apes Inc. in 3rd with 15. 10 Shade in 4th with 14. Eclair in 5th with 13, Team Kangaroo in 6 with 7, Nightmare in 7th with 6, Royal Flush Officials in 8th with 6, Astra Academy in 9th with 5, the Gurkhali Titans in 10th with 5. So we're going to take a short break as we do get everything organised. We'll see you guys very soon with game number 2, which is going to be Sanhok for the Oceania United Wildcard PMCO Invitational Scrims. Righto, so we are back with game number 2 of the Wildcard PMCO Invitational Scrims. Thanks everyone for sticking around, it is much appreciated. Let's get this going. Hold on one second, just get this resize right. Apparently I changed the size on it. Be good if you could lock that. Cool, righto, so we are about to get this game underway. So who's going to take out game number 2? Let's check out this flight path. Righto, so it's going to be going from up between Mongai and Camp Bravo over to Camp Alpha. So it is very normally focused. Obviously, it is Sanhok of all maps. So you should be able to make most of the places regardless. Obviously, places like docks. Probably a big jump, but if you pull the chute really early, you could probably make it there if you really wanted to, but I don't think anyone is going to want to pull it, shoot that early and waste that much time. So you're going to have Wildcard KTM Rage going up against Cosmonauts up at Cow. And it looks like they're actually spreading out around that area. That's Wildcard KTM Rage. Well, the Cosmonauts, they're obviously keeping it pretty tight. And saying that, so it looks like we're also gonna have a fight at boot camp, so we might jump straight into that in just a moment. I think we will. Let's switch on over. So Team Lego already got a kill to the name. Who else dropped here? I don't actually know who that was. Right, so it was Apes Nurzid that did drop there on that one. We're gonna have PeaklySeven, obviously at Pi and Nan. We do have some of the guys from Hype pretty close by as well. Team Kangaroo heading south. And saying that, we've got Nightmare. Saying that, Nightmare in a little bit of trouble. Let's jump on over to this one, just out to the east of Paradise. So a lot of these guys are under looted at the moment, but Dexter, he's still ready to take this fight. He's no helmet, no worries. He's got himself the QBZ. Probably not the weapon of choice, but it's still definitely something he can make work. He spots out Ahmed Sama, but unfortunately doesn't manage to get the shots on. Versi does manage to take down Hustler. I think that's... whereabouts is that fight happening? It's a little bit further north. So we do have Apes Inc. obviously trying to push in from that northern side. Sneak B, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. Right, so Nazi unfortunately finished off there in saying that. So Nightmare, they're down to 3 now. As you can see, we've still got Dexter kicking around near Ahmed Summer. Arco just watched his back at the moment. Versi, I believe he get a knock, but unfortunately he wasn't able to capitalize on that one. And Apes did manage to get a revive, but Apes, they are on the push there. We've got Sanchi that's just trying to hold their rear, and saying that Arco looks like he is headed for some trouble. So spot out a few players here. These guys going in for a big push. So, Whitey's going to return that fire and return the knock, and essentially it becomes a trade-off. We've got Dexter, unfortunately, has been taken down, and Nightmare, it's all up to Versi. I don't know that he's going to be able to get that revive. We've got Payne now going up against Astra Academy, coming out of Mongaiba. Looks like Astra Academy in a lot of trouble. Let's jump on it to who we got here. Abby Carnation, thank you for the resub, much appreciated, mate. Much appreciated. Don't know if he's actually in here, but Black, Unfortunately, he's going to be taken down here by Pika. Let's jump on to his point of view here just quickly and see what he can see. He's going to start pulling back and get that revive onto top. So, unfortunately, Astra Academy, they are down to a 2-man squad. And Payne got Abby that's actually disconnected. No? Don't know what Abby's actually up to at the moment. Just chilling. Like Abby's stuck. Looking in one direction. It looks like Team Unity also in front here. We've got Iron FE. It's only a 2-man squad now for Unity after No Mercy was also been taken out here. So easy win, pushed in, but a lot of teams going at it up on this northeastern side. So it looks like most of the teams do sort of preference this zone, pretty much centered around boot camp. Team Kangaroo, they're very, very spread out as well at the moment, but definitely some interesting rotations happening there. And Payne Abbey does get finished off. We're down to 17 teams. We've got some of these ones. So Apes got up against Versi. That was a massive jump shot coming out from Sanchia. And saying that, Wildcard KTM Rage now coming into play as well, coming in from that northern side, and did manage to get it confirmed now onto one of the Apes players. Connect now starting to push across. I'm assuming nades will be about to start flying. That Connect is just going to push. He's pushing. He believes he's got the superior gun skills. And he does. He does manage to get the knock there onto Off Topic. And going to be all done for Off Topic this game. So Warhead now starting to push up for KTM Rage. And these guys looking to both pushing together. Jump on to Connect. So Connect is laying and waiting. He tags up one, gets him super, super low. Gets a second down and does manage to clutch it up, taking out both players of Wildcard KTM Rage, and they will go out in 15th position. Right, let's jump to the Crossroads area. So I've got Zane that is currently down at the moment, 420. Whereabouts is he? So he's not able to provide that support. So we saw earlier these guys had separated a lot. PeaklySeven now going up against Team Kangaroo. So Jingod, unfortunately, he's going to go down. It's all up to 420 now. Let's see what 420 can do. Can he hold these guys back? He takes down Say Hi, but Siri on the back line does provide that support needed. And that's going to be Team Kangaroo going out in 13th position. But it looks like Team Hype, I believe it is there coming in. I reckon it is. Yep, Hype Wildcard. Now starting to push down south from the Crossroads Hill. And keeping the pressure on to PeaklySeven. So PeaklySeven, after that one, I think Leon just went down from Hype, but they're in a lot of trouble now. The pre-fight comes out from nobody, and doesn't matter. It takes him out, so that is going to be PeaklySeven taking out 11th position. I feel like I'm not making much sense of the second. I reckon it's just pretty damn warm in here. I'm gonna have to get some water into me. Nepal Esports now starting to push him from the south side. Cage, saying that. So 10 Shade, what's Cage doing up there? He's well away from the rest of the squad from 10 Shade. Looks like we've got Eclair coming in from the southwestern side. A hard Team Unity that's going to be leaving it fairly late after losing a couple of players to come in through Barn area. WonKru obviously moving in to the Crossroads area now. Angry Rabbit, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. The Team Gravity now starting to move in behind WonKru. Will they spot him out? Have a quick look at Hadz's point of view here and see what he can see. So it looks like I'm going to start rotating around. That's not something you see every day. Ligro just got a knock with the other run over on a Sanhok. Hype now in a fair bit of trouble. It's Hershey. Let's see what he can do. These guys are just having fun at the moment. Hershey's got himself a crossbow. Yeah, let's do it. So he gets taken up very heavily there. And unfortunately, he's going to get taken down by nobody. Oh, no. So it's all up to Cortez. See what Cortez can do here. He's got the nades kicking off. So Hershey was feeling pretty damn confident on that one. Cortez in send it mode now. He does manage to take down Assault OP. I didn't even see him. It was that quick. But anyway. Nobody is going to go in for a jump shot. And Cortez does manage to come out on top. Hype go out in a 10th. And all these guys absolutely setting it. Team Gravity now in a world of hurt. We got Wiz still left alive. And WonKru now starting to put the pressure on. So Wiz really needs to get a knock before he can move forward to get Hazard. But I think that opportunity is all over. As you can see, Al pushing forward now. We've got nades coming out. A little bit undercooked. Undercooked there from Wiz, but he does manage to get 2 down. We've got Rowan going down. Can Wiz get the clutch up? He's doing pretty well so far. He hasn't taken much damage, and the third party from Cortez is going to be what finishes off Wiz there, unfortunately. Would have liked to have seen how that played out, but that is the breaks. So Eclair now starting to push up towards Nepal Esports. All these teams just in center mode. They are just sending it. Trying to get as many kills as they can. There's not going to be too many teams left at the end, that's for sure. So who we got here? We got 4 Equinox. Cortez in Drake's sights, and unfortunately it was actually Lexon that did manage to get the confirm there. So firing in unison, and that is going to be 10 Shade taken out. So zone centering up around boot camp for the time being. It could be in for a full boot camp finish. WonKru starting to head back in. Saying that they're down to 2 players. Gonna make their way across the river, I'm assuming fairly soon. With this next zone, surely it's gonna go away from these guys. So Unity starting to make their way in. Surprised that no one's actually pushed into boot camp, to be honest. Wouldn't be surprised if the Cosmonauts do start to rotate in and around and down, actually into their Whitey. I believe is just camping this one out for the moment. It's not really camping though, he's actually out in the open. Going up against Unity, he has seen those players there. Teddy C, welcome in, thanks for coming in. Lexon, unfortunately going down. Let's jump onto this because we've got third parties galore coming out. In saying that, so these 2 players from Apes Inc. playing individual games at the moment. Kanek kills himself. The Killferg just said he did twice. I don't even know how he... Oh, yeah, I don't know how that happened. But anyway, easy win, unfortunately, does go down. So he knocked himself and then killed himself with the double nade there. Let's jump on to INFE. I think, let's see what Whitey can do here. Whitey, unfortunately, loses that gunfight, and Apes Inc., they will go out in 7th. Cannot believe how many teams are just absolutely sitting it on this one. Let's have a quick look at Mad Temper, see what we can see. So he has put out one of the players here from Equinox, Seal, and Seal unfortunately will be thirsted up there, I'm assuming. No, he doesn't manage to get the last couple of shots on. There we go, does get finished off. So Drake now in Temper's sights. Doesn't manage to get him down to about 60%, but it's not going to be enough to get a knock, that's for sure. Let's have a quick look at Arlong's point of view. So it looks like they're going to actually just try and hold that coastline for the time being, and they should be able to end up keeping WonKru, unless WonKru do sort of wrap all the way around to the south. Drake's going to go down and out to Mad Temper. So Arlong obviously going to be there to get the revive. I've only got 15 players left alive. Everyone just sending it. Then Jurek, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. And the zone does go down south, obviously, to the Crossroads Hill, pretty much in between boot camp and Pioneer. We've got a little bit of boot camp in, but I'm assuming we'll look to see someone start to push in that center zone. I don't think anyone's going to be keen really to push in and take that real main high ground, because as you can see, most of these teams there, the teams that are playing sort of the more passive sort of strat and sticking to the outside rather than trying to claim that center zone ground. You've got Nepal that's starting to make a bit of a mad dash and get into zone. But there is a compound that's pretty much directly in the center there, but when you've got that high ground ridge all around the north side of it, it becomes a pretty vulnerable sort of position. It's not generally a place that I'd be preferencing to hold anyway, that's for sure. So Cosmonauts looks like they're going to push down the coastline. Obviously that zone is closing as well. So I wonder if Equinox is keeping a good eye on behind. It does look like they are. The Cosmonauts could be in a bit of trouble as they come down from that position. Zone is closing fast. So it looks like Nepal, they're going to just hang on the outside as well for their... So we can look at some... Right, so I'm going to have Blancos does manage to take down Arnold, and that's going to keep the pressure on, and it is going to allow Cosmonauts the time they need to bridge that gap and get into the next zone. So a bit of pressure coming on to these guys now from the Cosmonauts as they have managed to make their way in, and they are in that next zone. You've got Blancos that's on the back line here. Let's check out Blancos' point of view. So spots out a little bit of Drake. You've got Arlong in full view there though. He spots him out and he should be able to take him down. He does. Obviously Blancos getting his laser on, looks to get the confirm, and is now going to start running into a zone. So the rest of the Cosmonauts now looking to get a little bit more aggressive. I don't think they'll realise how many players there are still left. And there we go. It's going to be all up to Drake. He takes down one. He takes down Device. But he is pinned down in that position, and Sivo does manage to finish him off. The Cosmonauts are going to need to keep on moving. Device, obviously, we're going to need to see a revive come out there. But WonKru, they're going to be in a good gatekeeping position as well under the Cosmonauts. The Esports obviously pushing into that compound center zone. Eclair will be moving fairly soon. Unity on the move with a vehicle, cracking out the buggy, and looks like maybe going to push around to that eastern side. And so they might actually end up under this bridge. It's probably not a bad spot to be going. So Cosmonauts actually end up going away from the coastline. I think that's a smart move by Blancos there, with essentially running towards those compounds. Definitely think that was a smarter move. And Cosmonauts, obviously, they're going to be, I think, the only team that gets into this next zone with a full four-man squad. But Mad Temper does manage to take down Sivo. Can he get the confirm on this one? We got Device getting the revive at the moment. Mad Temper is going to need to push forward. Let's have a quick look at No Mercy's point of view. What can he see here? And the zone, it goes down to the south. The Unity got a pretty nice position in zone now. Maybe not for the next one, but they've got a few options to rotate out of that, I think, too. They'll be able to obviously be out in the blue again, but they might be able to push out the backside of the bridge if they really do need to. So Azure just pointing out Alan Jugu. Gets a few shots out, but isn't going to get a knock. The Cosmonauts have got one of the biggest rotations, as with Nepal Esports. Eclair now starting to make their way in. But Nepal Esports now starting to take a few shots at these guys. Goldie, unfortunately, is going to go down to Imp from Unity. So third party's coming in, and that's actually really putting the pressure onto Eclair here. So Gangsy goes down as well, and Smoko's going to need to get some revives. You only got 5 seconds till this. Oh no, zone's already closing. So it looks like Smoko's just going to go for the heal off at this rate. From Mod, fighting his way in. Who's taking all these players down? Black Horse takes out Alan Jugu. From Mod now gets done from behind. Smoko takes him out. So we've got 4 teams remaining. Nepal Esports, Eclair, Team Unity. Looks like Cosmonauts may lose 1 to play zone at the moment. I think Smoko is going to manage to get in front of that zone. And also WonKru. So just prone up at the moment. Moist, thanks for the hypes, mate. Buff, thanks for the hypes as well. Let's have a quick look at Sibo's point of view. So it looks like he's got a fair idea that Smoko is down there. No, just that little bit too short, unfortunately. Can he get a little bit more elbow grease on it this time? Can this one connect? No, unfortunately that does fall that little bit too short as well. Device now going down to Mad Temper. Let's jump back on to Mad Temper's point of view and see what he can see. So Cosmonauts are going to have to push down from that rock, and as you can see, it's all open ground. Zone closing already, and FE does get finished off there. So it's going to be Unity going out in 4th. Ooh, crashed out. Gonna have to screenshot. But anyway, right, I will see you guys very soon. I've got the other device there that does have the scores. So I'll just get those done, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. But obviously, Cosmonauts taking the dub with a total of 8 kills there. Nice work, Cosmonauts. Right, I will see you very soon. Righto, so we are back. We've got a new addition that we haven't seen in the PMCO ones, but it is a team that I've seen a lot of before. Victor Gaming joining in slot 4. There should be 3. I think Scream was coming. Need to start getting the timers happening, boys, but it's I got a fair bit on my plate at the moment. Trying to get everything up and kicking. Right, so we'll check out this flight path straight up anyway for Miramar. Game number 3, going from Oasis all the way up or down to Los Higos. So Victor Gaming, obviously the name we can see on the plate at the moment. Just trying to think where Victor Gaming normally jump on Miramar. I think they go out to the east somewhere. So Equinox, obviously one of the first teams out of the plane on this one. It looks like they're going to head towards Le Cobb. Let's have a quick look. So they're going to be fine with the rotations. I wonder where the zone is going to go. I'd like to see that go up sort of towards El Azhar or go way down south. Would be something that'd be good to see rather than the common sort of central zones, which I think most nights that's what we've generally seen. In saying that, how did I forget that? That's where Victor Gaming always goes in Miramar. Their favourite place, Picardo. They are going to be contested there. We've got PeaklySeven that is going to be there. Looks like Battalion 5. They are going to be going up against Cosmonauts at El Pozo. We've got Nepal Esports going up against Team Unity. Nightmare heading over to Los Leones. So I think we'll check out what is happening here. Oh, we're going to see Hypes coming in and gets it off onto Bonoris straight away. So we've got these guys rushing hard, and unfortunately Victor Gaming get taken straight out by Hype. So I think we've still got one player left here at the moment, or is it 2? Yes, 2 for PeaklySeven. So unfortunately I didn't manage to get a full squad in this one. Let's check something really quickly. Cool. We're going to have TGT God taking down Bunny. That's going to be down south. Let's jump onto this one. Zone has gone up and it's gone to the north. So pretty much centered around the San Martin, Hacienda del Patron area for game 3. The Arco is going to be there to get that revive. The TGT, they did manage to get the full squad in. I was a bit worried about those guys, but Mr. Feisal now going down as well. So Cosmonauts fairly spread out around El Pozo, and they do have Battalion 5 in between them, so they're gonna have a pretty rough time, I think. Max Zone unfortunately gets down, and looks like Battalion 5, they're gonna go down to 2 players, I'd say. I don't think they're gonna be able to get the revive on this one. I don't know, I did get a chance to turn the alt chat off after that little crash out before, but I might have to change that one for the last match. Right, let's have a quick look at Nepal Esports. See what's happening down at Montana Wavo. So we're going to have Hypes does manage to take down Cyan from Hype. Nice. So Team Miss absolutely smashing hard. So Nepal, you can see we've got Alan Jugu trying to hold the stairs down for the moment. We've got No Mercy just about to come in for the push. Bot X does take down Azure, and we'll get it confirmed as well. So Blankos goes down to Darker. That really turns the tides there for Cosmonauts. Easy Win almost takes down Pramod, but just gets him down to 1 HP, and it looks like Easy Win is now going to start putting the pressure back on to Nepal. Looks like Easy Wins. He's chasing down Pramod. He doesn't care about the people in the building above. So WonKru, No Mercy does manage to take down. So no, let's jump down here. Got to check this one out. We've got 3 teams in this general vicinity. So the Gurkhali Titans. Well, slow rending times. And Mad Temper is down to 1 tap, but who's out a little bit further? So we got Dexter from Nightmare that's actually just trying to get the hell out of it because he is without any gear. Let's check out No Mercy's point of view. So we've got Rowan and No Mercy left up at the moment. We've got Ace does go down to Rowan. It looks like TGT could be in a little bit of trouble. I'm saying that Rowan has been taken down. God now goes down as a 1v1 and Searchan does come out on top. That's going to be WonKru finish off in 15th position. Let's have a quick look at the Battalion firefight. So in saying that, they got that revive on that 3rd player. I didn't think that was going to happen. Blankos is about to bleed out. There we go. Darker finishes him off. And it's all up to Device and Sibo now for Cosmonauts. After taking that win in game 1. Yeah, Myth must have smashed very, very hard on that one. Check out Device, got the big dog here. He's got the M24. He actually almost had a view on someone, obviously. It is hot in here. We're going to have Unity on FV. Unfortunately, does go down. Let's jump back over to this Unity and the Nepal Esports fight. Unfortunately, we did just get the tail end of it. A shot finished off by No Mercy, and Unity do come out on top. Good to see they got the full squad in this one as well. And Nepal Esports, unfortunately, do go out in 14th position. Slayer, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. So Eclair push all the way down to Valdemar. So now Wildcard KTM going down to Los Higos. So taking the explicit end type drop on that one. Pipes is going to go down to nobody. So it looks like it's starting to kick back off at Picardo. Let's jump on this one. It's all up to Roller. Astra Academy also going at it somewhere as well. We'll have to check that one out in a second. So it looks like Roller is going to try and get a revive. So we'll jump on to of course, as soon as we jump off it, Roller gets steamrolled essentially by nobody, and unfortunately PeaklySeven, they go out in 13th position. So we're down to 12 teams. Astra Academy obviously at San Martin at the moment. We do have a couple of players in for Pain, so Sirius and Black. I don't know where the rest of the squad was. Have a quick look at this one. So checking a couple of things just quickly. Your life is good and does seem that's the case. Righto. So it looks like Cosmo is starting to withdraw a little bit in El Pozo rather than getting in amongst it. Whereas Nightmare looks like they've regrouped as well. So I think Dexter obviously has managed to get a bit of gear this time. He was running around the desert naked earlier. And was almost into TGT. So I think we're going to be in for a little bit of a quiet time while we wait for this next zone. Obviously it's a Miramar, it is a massive map. And with all these teams pretty much sending it, we're seeing a lot of teams go down early. Troops, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Welcome in. So, the Gurkhali Titans. So they've actually got two squads in the PMCO. This split. We've got some in South Asia as well. I was looking at their lineup on Instagram. I think it's the Gurkhali Titans, or with underscores splitting those ones if you do want to check them out. So look at who else we got. If anyone does have socials as well and you watch it, send me a message and I'll chuck you a follow as well from any of these teams, because I'm keen to keep track of all you guys. Like AOB, welcome in. So 420, unfortunately, getting caught on the rotation there, and might be in a little bit of trouble. So pretty much driving past Payne, and I think so Payne is feeling pretty confident at the moment here. As you can see, you got Sirius up on top of the roof. Wouldn't be surprised if you do start to see some shots coming out from Cairo. The Cairo just assessing the situation. There we go. Does spot him out. Spots out Black. I'm very, very surprised that those shots weren't connecting, to be honest. It's tomorrow hot, is it? It's already hot here today, like tonight, and that's, I was just telling the businesses in the break. Like, yeah, it's still so hot, and I'm like, yeah, what's it gonna be tomorrow? It's gonna be a crazy one, I'm assuming. It's only meant to be 37 tomorrow, Moist. Feels like it's hotter than 37. It's only when it started to use the simulator. So looks like Team Kangaroo, they're going to be down to 3 after that engagement. Not committed to being super aggressive. It's like Kyra's obviously going to regroup with the rest of the squad. You know what I wish they had on the emulators? I wish they had like a button where you could speed it up, like they do on the proper emulators, so you can like move flat out, so you could actually like keep up with the car if you're moving through, all that kind of stuff. And only dream one day that hopefully we do get access to like the broadcast emulators. That'd be awesome. So Vi on the move at the moment and getting it relatively close to Eclair on their rotations. You got Gangsy, looks like he's the one leading the charge at the moment there. They've slowed up a little bit. No Mercy obviously doing a bit of a scout out. And the Zona has sort of seen up. Zona, there we go, we've got some shots coming out. So Vi has been spotted out here. Does get tagged up a bit too. It goes down to about 40%. Can these guys get the finish off? So it looks like Vi. So did Vi have company there, or what was going on with that? It looked like he jumped out, but apparently not. It was just a game glitching out, I think, as he went out of render. So we've got Easy Win looking to... So they're not too fussed about that. They're not looking to get in amongst it. They're just going to try and avoid for the moment. Righto, looks like Team Kangaroo starting to push up onto Astra Academy. The Action does manage to take down Cairo. It looks like we're all up to freestyling. Pushes in pretty heavily, but you've got the support coming in from top. And he does manage to finish them off. That's going to be Team Kangaroo going out in at 12th. So obviously Astra Academy get themselves 3 kills for the team. And we'll be able to hold that reasonably central position. You probably don't want to be in center at the moment with it being in the valley. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen... So Smoker's destined to be getting shot at surely by Unity. He is. So I'm actually surprised no one's pushed up to Crater Fields. I think this is where Eclair's going to be going now. Up onto this high ground here. We've got Equinox that's down below. No, I'm saying that. Smoker's going to choose a valley. It does surprise me. So Nightmare's starting to come in behind Hype as well. Let's have a quick look at Bonero's point of view. I had the cam going. I'd show you that I'm actually already running ice packs. But hold on, let me see if I can get this webcam going. But he's actually working, hold on. So we can get that going. So I had it not working for a bit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we'll move this stuff around a little bit. But yes, definitely singlet weather. Social section on Osh would be a good idea. Well, that's sort of what I figured media shares for. Goldie, unfortunately, getting fisted up. What's happening there with Eclair? So, unfortunately, running the wrong direction. And we're going to have Dexter. Looks like he's going to be fairly close to Gangsy at the moment. I am very surprised that there is no one up in these high positions where Ganksy is pushing up to now. I'm super surprised. Or sorry, in saying that, up around these ones. You got the two here, so you got the ones out at El Pozo. But no one up towards the north. Obviously, Equinox are pushed down from La Cabrera. And looks like Hype trying to make a bit of a dash for a central position. Let's have a quick look at Bonero just quickly. They spotted myself out a few vehicles or two, but it looks you do have a Unity just on the other side of that rock face. I think Bonero did just spot out some of those vehicles there. So has actually spotted out No Mercy. Gets the tap on with the midi, but unfortunately doesn't manage to get knocked, does manage to get No Mercy down to 30%. But No Mercy will be able to get into some cover and get a bit of a heal on. Saying that, these guys, everyone's just incended. They found someone, let's go. They push right up. Looks like Easy Win is going to be on the front line on this one. He does manage to take down Assault OP, but at the moment, Hype just looking to set it and steamroll these guys. Vi goes down. He's just trading knock for knock. How many we got left? Is it just nobody for Hype? It is. So he was contemplating getting some revives out, but third party's coming in. INFE is going to go down, but No Mercy does come in. So that was just a simple trade for knock. And looks like we're going to be heading over towards the water treatment, just a little bit out to the west on there. Pretty much centering in between, or direct center in between Crater Fields and water treatment. So here's a massive ridge line there. I'm assuming we'll start to see some of the teams start to scramble. But that looks like Wildcard KTM might be one of the teams leading the charge for that, as with Astra Academy. But most of the teams already in towards zone. So, Nightmare, head over towards Crater Fields. The pony is nice and cool sitting on the ice pack. I should be holding the ice pack. What I should be doing, keeping it cool. I've got it sitting on like this. Oh, I'm saying that you can't see it because it's green. But we've got this massive ice pack. We can sit there and where is it there? It's like the perfect green for it too. I didn't even realise that. Right, let's jump back on to Pain. I think we're going to see a little bit of action happening here with Battalion 5. So we've got Black, strafes out and does manage to take down a Darker. You got Bot X now pulling up. Max Zone still yet to come in. When I had the issues the other day, Buff, I accidentally pulled out the webcam cable, and that's what I worked out what it was, not. So that's what was causing issues with the webcam not working, because I was trying to switch them all around. Perfect Nate comes out from Sirius. It doesn't get any more textbook than that. And obviously Battalion 5 now in a fair bit of trouble with the Max Zone further out. Sirius does manage to get it confirmed straight up. Your Highness, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. So Sirius has been spotted out. The Max Zone could quite easily still manage to take out Pain here. So Sirius looks like he a little bit loot hungry. Jumping straight onto Bot's box. And Astra Academy, they've tried to take that dominating position. They've got it for the time being. Are we going to see any teams push there? I'd like to see someone push up, but I just don't know if it's going to happen with these teams. Because obviously, they're starting to see a divide with how some of these teams are playing, whether they're singlet nipple slip. Save it for the OnlyFans page. We've got Astra Academy normally do try to be in a pretty dominating position, but in saying that, they've really struggled the last couple of days. So is tonight going to be their night to sort of come back? Because I think day 2 and day 3 they absolutely dominated and went back to back with the dubs, and they were very, very consistent. They were getting a lot of kills. The action, unfortunately, is going to go down to Drake. Where's that one just happening? Let's check it out. So I think that was still a trade knock for knock wise with 4 Equinox here. The Dexter obviously being spotted out by Drake. Right, so action's actually out on the other side there for Astra Academy. The next zone is just about to close. Let's have a quick look at that one. Righto, so it's gone down to the east. Sorry, I'm trying to get the rotations going at the same time. It's a little bit confusing sometimes. I'm gonna make sure it's reasonably central. There we go. So looks like the Gurkhali Titans are now starting to come into play. Do we make it so? I'm just trying to think of the best way. With like the socials thing that you're talking about, boys. You do it by teams or something like that. Regs, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. So it looks like Unity are going to start pulling back a little bit. They were in a pretty tight spot. If we do see Search-Ad continue to go for a bit more of a flake around out to this western side, it should be able to get a decent angle. That was a nice nade that just didn't get the 2 players down. They do obviously start to spread out. Search-Ad gets the mollies out, and looks like he's going to start to pull back instead. Gibby, welcome back, buddy. I'm hoping that we'll see you in game 4, will we? Righto. So Payne now starting to come into play. I'm sure Max Zone will be looking to shoot him in the back though from Battalion 5. We've got a little bit of a ways to go to get into zone. It's not too long till this next zone does start closing too. It is only about 5 seconds now. Nightmare actually leaving it very, very late to push in. Obviously Astra Academy there sort of on the outside now. Looks like Action might be getting ready to move. I think they'll hold this position until the next zone at least. As you can see, it's a fair base it in towards center zone. Cosmonauts, they ended up pushing up to the spot where I essentially thought there'd be a lot of teams trying to fight for earlier on. Let's have a quick look at No Mercy. And No Mercy's got a pretty good view at the moment of TGT as they do start to move in a little bit closer towards center zone. Action does manage to take down Equinox Seal. I think we'll stick on Astra Academy for a moment. Astra, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. So obviously these guys, they've decided they've got to move. Who's going to push down to the compound? I think that's going to be... And which compound do you take? They're all on the edge of zone. So Wildcard KTM Rage looks like Equinox really continuing to get the pressure on. We do have smokes out. And saying that, where's that vehicle? That is really not a spot you want to be in. And looks like Nightmare, unfortunately, just taken out by the Cosmonauts coming in from behind. Cosmonauts shooting to take that high ground. And looks like they've established themselves pretty well. No Mercy, unfortunately, does get finished off. We're going to have Inf, the last man standing for Team Unity. Does manage to get himself into hard cover. Obviously, Astra Academy, they've tried to go for the high ground out on the south side. They do have a lot of players trying to push up onto them now. So it looks like Payne Black, unfortunately, has been finished off. It was actually Maxo that went in and got the steal on that kill. The location is going to be very, very well known. Sirius coming in with the nades. Nades both getting exchanged. Or it's actually a Molly v a nade. This nade might be good. Or maybe not. So Maxone doing the best to avoid those nades, but really needs to watch out for Astra Academy directly above. And there we go. So it's Action does manage to take him out. Let's have a quick look at Pinker's point of view, maybe top. So Scry. So you reckon by teams, as in do we have a team sort of social media channel or an individuals sort of one's more so what I'm getting at? Saying that, looks like one of the Gurkhali Titans has managed to actually sneak around there, ace. But it is still going to be a hard run across that ridgeline. So we've got a couple going down now to action. We've got Searchan that's going to be trying to fight his way in. He's just trying to work out whether he can get it revived, but that is not going to happen. There we go. Searchan, he's got a bike. That might be enough to allow him to get him in. No, he's getting taken up extremely heavily. Unfortunately, does get taken straight off his bike. So we're going to have ace. Unfortunately, has been spotted out. Gets behind that ridgeline nicely, but unfortunately, Pika is going to take him out. And it's going to be TGT, take it out in 6. Cosmonauts, can they go back to back? At the moment, they've got the next zone. Seabar, unfortunately, does get taken out by Drake. Equinox, or 4 Equinox, looking pretty good as well, but already being in this next zone position. If they can sort of take out the Cosmonauts and then continue to hold this ridgeline, they should be able to gatekeep Astra Academy. And they should be able to clean up as they catch them on their rotations, because they've got to go through that massive valley. So let's see what happens there. We've got INFE starting to smoke out as he looks to try and get into zone. So that Lexon must be just a hill glitch there, because that shot looked pretty damn good to me. Lexon now takes down Device, and that's going to be Cosmos going out in 4th position. So Astra Academy, can they hold these guys back? Action takes down Unity, so that's going to be Unity going out in 3rd. And most of Astra Academy have managed to make it up. It looks like they are on the comeback. Oh, Seal with that absolutely perfectly cooked nade. Astra Academy still got Action. That's trying to get a vehicle there to try and push across. I think he may be able to make this one because Equinox not pushing too far out of this ridgeline. So he's about to come in. Long, unfortunately, does go down to Scry without taking too much damage either, and will be confirmed straight up. Action managing to make his way over. Scry does get dropped now by Seal. So it looks like Lexon's going to be that little bit slower after being in that Overwatch position. And there we go. Pika goes down as well. It is all up to Action. Looks like 4 Equinox should be able to get this one. So Action blows his vehicle to get some hard cover. He gets tagged up very, very heavily. He's going to need to first aid this one. Thought Astra Academy might get it, but inside that, who knows? Let's see what Action can do. 4 Equinox looks set to take the dub though. They've just got to wait this one out, really. Inside that, Action's actually got the squad wiper on his back. Got the M249. So Seal takes a dub for 4 Equinox. So we've got a total of 10 kills for Equinox. Let's just do something super quick. Let's add Victor Gaming in, because they joined us a little bit late, but that's all good. Right, so no crash outs this time. We can get this room going as well. Where are we? So what are we up to? The 4th match. Of the night, so it is the final match. We're back at Erangel. And we're gonna get the scopes mags all 2 times. Erangel. We are good, righto. So thanks Buff for helping out posting the codes. Try not to call it out this time. Cool. All right, let's get these scores in. Let's get them going. So in saying that, it's good to see Cosmonauts getting a bit more consistent as well. I see they had a rough start with Nightmare in that first game, but we'll see how they do go. Going up against those guys again. I'm assuming I reckon they're going to be fighting it out for that spot. So we're going to have 4 Equinox obviously in first position with a total of 10. So you've got Seal with 4, you've got Drake with 3, you've got Lexon with 2, and Arlon with 1. You're going to have Astra Academy in second position with actually getting a massive 8 kills there. So a total of 12 kills with Scry, Pika both getting 1 each, and Top getting 2 as well. Team Unity in third position with a total of 8. So we've got Easy Win with 3, INFE with 1, Vi with 1, and No Mercy with 3 as well. It's going to be interesting to see how they go in PMCO. I think they're going to be one to watch with like when they've got all 4 players in, they seem to work really well together. Well, I can't speak tonight, it's so damn hot. Right, so I've got Sibo with 2 for Cosmos in 4th position. We're gonna have Payne going out in 5th position with 4 kills. We're gonna have TGT going out in 6th position with a total of 6. So we've got Search Out with 1, God with 2, and Ace with 3. Battalion 5 going out in 7th position with a total of 3 kills as well. So we've got Bodex, Darker, and Max Zone with 1 each. Wildcard KTM Rage going out in 8th position. 9th will be Nightmare. In 10th, you're going to have Eclair. In 11th will be Hype Wildcard with 3 kills. So we've got Cyan with 1, Nobody with 2. You're going to have Team Kangaroo going out in 12th position. In 13th will be PeaklySeven with 3 kills. So you got Roller with 1, Hypes with 2. Nepal Esports going out in 14th position. 15th will be WonKru. And Victor Gaming going out in 16th position. Righto, so we'll have a quick look at the scores for game 3. And then we'll go to a quick break. I'm going to leave you guys hanging with scores tonight. Because with the overall, we'll see who's the winner at the end. So we've got 4 Equinox with 25 and that one. Astra Academy not far behind with 24. Obviously, the extra kills just helping them catch up. And only staying 1 point behind. You've got Team Unity in 3rd with 18. The Gurkhali Titans in 4th with 10. Payne with 10 as well. Cosmonauts also with 10. Battalion 5 in 7th with 5. And we'll leave it at that. And we'll see you guys very soon with the final match of tonight's PMCO Wildcard Invitational Scrims. Right, thanks everyone. We'll see you soon.
Somebody save me, I'm losing every battle. On the dance floor.
Righto, we are back with the fourth and final match. It's a little bit of a smaller lobby, this one. I think tonight there's been a few other scrims on that the teams have chosen to mix up a little bit. That's fair enough. So it looks like we've got Scream in here all by himself for Victor Gaming. That flight path going from pretty much shooting range to mill to power, a little bit up to the northeast on this one. Buff, thanks for the roses, mate. Much appreciated. Hey, Kitty. Thanks for the stay safe by 19. Much appreciated. It's by teams that make a few scorch. Had a few people join earlier on. I really need to work out how to do a timer. So it looks like Scream is going to jump on top of Astra Academy. A lot of teams choosing to send it again. We've got Unity going with these guys as well. So Unity not able to get to Remorse anyway. Looks like they have just gone, stuff this, we're going to jump early and we're going to try and grab a couple of kills. And keep on moving through. So Eclair going over to Lipovka. Alan Juga does get the first knock on to one of the WonKru players. And gets confirmed down at Roshok. Let's switch on out. We'll jump in over to that. Let's quickly see what's happening here. Or in saying that, was that the both WonKru players out? I think it was actually. Alright, so it's not Promos, Severny's where we want to be. We've got 3 teams here, 8 players, and we've got Scream. You can in the background there. And Zone has gone to the south. Different zones, different zones. Good to see. Good to see. We'll keep an eye on this. So obviously the south side is held down pretty well by Unity. Astra Academy slowly making their way up. I really should try and hook up the Xbox controller. See how it goes, to be honest. I think the because like you could be able to do a lot smoother pans, I feel, if you've got that sort of facility, whereas at the moment obviously just using like your AS and all that kind of stuff. It's yeah, but it's something I don't know how it would go going up and down and stuff like that too. That's kind of what sucks with this. So No Mercy unfortunately does get dropped by Pika. Pika goes down to pretty much 1 tap on that one. But I'll have to try it out at some stage. Maybe I'll create a room or something tomorrow and just see what happens. This is in the know. Game 4 does start soon. It's already started by my time, but 3 minutes delay on the stream, obviously. Slows things up. So Team Kangaroo, they went to Shinky. No one else obviously there for this one. So he got action, he's decided to get up on the roof and takes a few shots. It doesn't look like he can connect. Let's check out Action's point of view here. Saying that, Reefus. What is Reefus doing? He's got... So Reefus got the crossbow out. He's only got a shotty as well. So that's why he's laying pretty low. Action is just about to push around this corner. Oh, he almost takes down Action, but Reefus unfortunately is going to be finished off. Let's jump a little bit further over. So we got an easy win. Trying to hold back Pika from the roof of the church. Looks like Scry is down as well. Probably Action's got to be starting to move over to provide some support. Pika is now down. So Astra Academy in a little bit of trouble with their 3-man squad. Scream. Looks like he's starting to come into play as well. Let's have a quick look. I think he's going to try and clean up that kill from Pika. So playing the gentleman's game at the moment. Not getting the thirst. Trying to steal someone else's kill. But he does go for the jump shot. FFP takes down Vi from Unity. So not necessarily that gentlemanly, because getting the thirst on the next player. An easy win. Now he's going to get the thirst on him after Action's taking him down. So each of the other players, obviously, or each of the teams here down to one player now. So it's a bit of a love triangle, unless they can get that revive on a Pika, but I don't think that is going to happen. This on fire, another 13 kills. Not any Psycho. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Let's have a quick look at Action's point of view. I'm sure Pika will be relaying. That's a ton of footsteps around. At the minute, No Mercy does finally get that confirm onto Pika. So he's now really a 1v1v1 here in Severny. So Galaxy takes down Sam from Battalion 5. Where's that? That's actually at Lepovka. I didn't realise Battalion 5 pushed down there. In saying that, I should have been battling out both games tonight down here. And I think for Battalion 5, unfortunately, they've been struggling taking the fight up against Eclair here at Lepovka. And there's still got 3 left up. I think Eclair only has a 3-man squad. Backzone does get dropped by Goldie. He's going to move the S12K. Not even 100% sure. In saying that, they didn't struggle. They did manage to take out Eclair out this time. Darker finishing off Galaxy with the Uzi. It looks like Stream, unfortunately, has been finished off by No Mercy here. So we've still got 2 players. We've got, obviously, Action from from Astra Academy. And No Mercy. I'm assuming... Oh, I thought the door was open for a second, but it wasn't. Looks like No Mercy's going to start pulling back. Let's see how he does holding this. We've got defensive nades coming out. Chooses against it. He's cooking this pretty hard out. Obviously, gets the cancel on it. Who is going to connect first? I'm actually surprised No Mercy hasn't sent it over the top yet. See how quick these players are. No Mercy really wants to get this stay kill rather than tackling Action head on, that's for sure. Oh, Action with a drop shot does manage to finish off Unity. They go out in 9th position. Let's jump on to Nepal Esports. They pushed up to Church at Pachinki. So Cosmonauts. So we didn't have Nightmare in this final match, followers. Varo unfortunately gets thirsted up there. From what? Getting this laser on. Takes down 2. It takes down 420 as well. He's absolutely smashing with that DP, but Freestyle finally shuts him down and looks to get the thirst on. When Mists get going, Moist, they really get going, don't they? So Freestyle looking to hopefully get the revive, but 420 was just thirsted up. So no potential for that to happen. Done it. So we got Slayer in with Team Gravity for this match. But I wouldn't be surprised if these teams do start to hunt each other. Obviously being in a small lobby and get this over and done with fairly quickly. We probably won't see the sort of normal rotations out of these teams past this point. You might see it from sort of TGT. Yeah, I suppose most of the teams probably will. Battalion 5 obviously just starting to leave Lipovka as that blue zone is chasing them. You gotta take the tag off your hat buff, just so you know. Mongrel, thanks for the raid. I'm assuming it was a quiet night for you as well. Looking at that. Thanks for coming in, mate. So who'd we bring with us? Does it show you who come in with that raid? Not really sure at the moment, right? So we've got Shock taking out Freestyle. Unfortunately, Team Kangaroo, they do get taken out. Team Gravity, obviously now looking to have a crack at Nepal after hearing those shots. You've got Gibby still in the church. Octus getting that higher ground on the church roof. I think Slayer now starting to come in the mix as well. It looks like they're just going to hold this position for the moment. So Equinox doing a bit of a 2x2, and Octus now getting his laser on. He does take down Pramod. He's probably the player that you did want to really take down after seeing him with that DP. That was insane. Ace from the Gurkhali Titans now coming into the mix as well. God, you can see just starting to push through. Octus now gets taken down by Sir Chan. Switch here. Sir Chan. Looks like he might actually get Gibby down. He doesn't. They both go down to about 10 HP. But third party's galore now, obviously, on this one. I think Wiz trying to... Was that actually a smoke or was it? Yeah, it was a smoke. Yeah, so how did the stream go tonight, Mongrel? Thanks for the raid, mate. Much appreciated. Oh, did you do a North American one, Mongrel? How come I didn't see any notifications? Did you send out a notification? Who knows? It looks like everyone, they're just converging on at Pachinki at this point. Everyone is in send it. Look at them all. Everyone, they're converging on it. Absolutely everyone. Equinox about to come in the mix. Let's have a quick look at Ahmed Sama. Ahmed Sama does go down to max zone. It's going to turn into a bloodbath here. Nice. What are you, Scrims? Your casting, Mongrel? Or what time do they start? Our time? It looks like Searchhead's still holding it down at the moment at the rocks out to the west of Pachinki. It looks like they are going to start pulling back and regrouping back at the squad house there. But it is turning into absolute bedlam here. This is awesome to see that all these teams have just decided to send it, and they're pretty much going to fight its death. Anyone else? So we've got Cosmonauts. Really the only team that hasn't done so at this point in time. So Nepal Esports setting up onto these guys. Let's have a quick look. I feel like we could have just about done a living at this rate. This is what living's like. This team's Slayer. Let's have a quick look at him. He's trying to get a revival on Gibby, but Gibby does get dropped by a shock. And it's all up to Slayer now, but it looks. Goes for the jump, he gets one, but unfortunately does get taken down. That's going to be Team Gravity out in about 6th. Down to 5 teams in Zone 2. Let's jump on to Battalion 5. Let's have a quick look at how they're going. So it's Mr. Faisal with the DP, the last man standing. He's a little bit further back. Equinox, they should be able to get a full reset on this. And who else we got coming in the mix? Who else do we have coming in the mix there? So obviously TGT looking to make them the pig in the middle on this one. Remy, thank you for coming in. Thank you for the follow as well, much appreciated. We're going to have Arlong, unfortunately has been finished off for Equinox. So we're going to see Cosmonauts move in soon. Hopefully we do. Hopefully someone does alert us. Ace unfortunately does get dropped on that one. And so that's a track gets banned, my god. Oh no. Did that really just happen? Did that really just happen? So it looks like Mr. Faisal might be the next one to get the pinch. Because stuck in between a couple of squads. Lexon, let's have a quick look here. He's proned up in the grass. And unfortunately, it is going to be Mr. Faisal that takes him out. On search out from the Gurkhali Titans. Let's have a quick look back at Mr. Faisal because he's about to be pushed here. And unfortunately, he does go down to Alan Jugu. So we've got, what, 3 teams remaining. One AM Brisbane time. 8 pro scrims. Nice. That's what Imperium normally does. So that'll be 2 AM our time. So Nepal Esports now starting to pull up. Give me a second. Yeah, so it's only starting to get smaller anyway, so hopefully we do start to hear some of the shots coming out. But in saying that, yeah, so obviously sorry, TGT in a bit of a 1v1. It's actually 2v1. You got Hypers on the back line there. Passions 4, welcome in as well. Thanks for coming in. They've got Cosmonauts. That gonna be the got into the 1v. Oh, it's gonna be an interesting one anyway, put it that way. So Searchet's still alive and kicking. He's battling this one out pretty well. Unfortunately, finally does get done by Hyper Z through the smoke, so it's going to be a 3v4. Cosmonauts. There you go. Sibo finally coming in the mix. He's heard these shots coming out, and he's just said it while the rest of Cosmonauts, they're way back where. Good nades coming out from Sibo. It's like Alan Jugu now starting to roll back out. Surely Nepal aren't going to pull right back, are they? It looks like Sibo's heard him moving and he's going to try and chase them down. So Nepal looks like they're ready to go for the other dub now. Let's jump on board with Sibo. Can he track these guys down? Don't think he knows where they are. There we go. Some shots do come out. So he's going to get this fight done. Can we get this over and done with before Zone 4 even happens? That is looking very, very likely. Sibo pulls up onto Alan Jugu. Goes for a bit of spray right next to the car, but that's not where he is. He did jump out of that a little bit earlier. I think Sibo... Oh, no, there we go. Alan Jugu does pop up. Good nade from Sibo. And looks like Hypers has also finished off, so it's going to be one player remaining. A shock. Just snaking it out. And we're so close to getting this over and done with by game 3. Surely Blanklots gets dropped now. And an A-dub for the finish. That was dirty. Zone 3 finish. And the Cosmonauts go get the dub for that one. Oh, what a finish. Great to see everyone sending it, considering it was a small lobby. That was awesome. That was very, very awesome. So I'm gonna do scores after because I missed game, or I didn't miss game 2. I've got screenshots of them, but emulator crashed. So we might do these scores for game 4 the same. I'll do them afterwards. Obviously Nepal Esports absolutely slaying in that last fight. They got a total of what? 15 kills. So nice work to Nepal Esports. So thanks everyone for coming in anyway, and Injurik, welcome in. And we'll call it a night. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more action, I'm assuming. So have fun everyone. Right, have a good night, have a good weekend, and I'll let Jazz run up.